It started a long time ago because I spent a lot of my creative career overseas, and every time I came back to South Africa and I was either connecting up with creative people within my friendship circle or within the industry, I realized that there was quite a bit lacking in the sense of the energy, the vibe, the buzz and all that kind of stuff, which you tend to get a lot overseas because there's a lot more happening overseas. And upon coming back to South Africa and actually taking the job at McCann, I realized that finally I've got the opportunity to really try and rally support around our creative community to try and bring something awesome to South Africa. But at the same time, it's almost like a double-edged sword, and that is, I want the world to know that South Africa is also buzzing. We are actually aware of what's going on overseas. It's not that once a year you hear South Africa in the Cannes either awards roster or on a short list, that we are actually actively partaking in trying to I don't know, bring creativity to fruition, bolstering it, and at the same time actually letting them know that we are actively participating in what's happening overseas. So that was a big drive for me. It's taken a couple of months. First of all, obviously the idea seeded itself many, many years ago, and I just sort of came and it went and it came and it went. And then when I got back to South Africa, I was like, okay, this is the moment to do it, because if there's something, like, I'm a firm believer in, if you want to do something, you make it happen, because otherwise no one's going to make it happen for you. So immediately started pushing. Luckily I'd been involved obviously with Portfolio Night overseas, so I knew what the concept was about. I started to meet the right people. I got hold of all of them and I said, we're really keen to bring this idea or concept to South Africa. Worked on that for a couple of months. They, ironically, the weird thing is that Portfolio Night had actually had dealings with certain agencies or people in our creative community over the last sort of 10 years. Nothing happened with that, and I think they were also a little bit hesitant at one stage to go, well, is this going to happen now or is it not? And we managed to pull it off, you know what I mean? I mean, Sarah West is the global person that runs, obviously, Portfolio Night internationally. She was very keen and excited. I think out of all the new cities partaking part in this year's Portfolio Night, Johannesburg and South Africa is the most passionate one for them, because they finally have managed to do it, that they've also got their concept and their brand into South Africa. So it took a while. I've come from agencies where we wanted to do things differently. I'm very lucky that I'm working with a CEO, Fraser Lamb, who a lot of people know from his Y&R days and all of that, who's also been in the industry for many years, and he wanted to do something differently. And I think Karaba MD too. So we finally got to that stage where I suppose we got a few heads or like-minded people under the same roof. It happened to be the McCann roof. And we all said, okay, well, we don't want to be like a normal agency. We don't want to be an advertising agency. We want to be involved with the youth. We want to be a place where people can come have a coffee, come hang. But why always talk about it? Let's actually start making it happen. And hence, yeah, the new McCann was born, and things have started sort of moving along since then. And yeah, those are the people, and I suppose the passion and the difference that want to actually make this or bring this to life.